This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by HostGator Web Hosting.
Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. I'm about to give you my review of the Canon XA10, which is a professional consumer camcorder. And it's professional because it has all the settings and customizations and inputs and just the video quality itself is really nice. But still is as easy to use as a regular consumer camcorder as well. It's not that hard to learn. So I'm going to talk about the design, the hardware, you already know the drill, and going through the software and going to the actual video quality as well. So it's going to jump right into it with the design and the hardware. Let me first start off and say that this camcorder is very lightweight. It's not big at all either. The size and just the weight is perfect. And if you think professional, sometimes you may think something that may be a little bit heavier and bigger than normal. This is just a perfect size out there. And also, we're going to jump inside the camera, what we got going on in there. The camera itself inside has a native 1920 by 1080 CMOS image sensor, which is going to be great for low light sensitivity. And also, it does have 64 gigabytes of internal flash storage. That gets you about 24 hours of 720p HD video, which is not bad at all. Now this camera sports a 3.5-inch touchscreen, which does swivel around, so if you can do some self-portrait shots, you can do that as well. And also too, on the touchscreen itself, it does have a button for the manual and autofocus controls there. And also too, you can turn off or turn on the powered IS, the image stabilization that's inside this camera as well. Now right behind the screen, once you pull it out, you'll find that it has a dual SD card slot. So you'll be able to put two different SD cards in here, and that's going to be great for relay recording. So if you know you're recording on your internal flash storage, and that fills up while you're recording, you don't need to stop, don't need to do anything. It automatically starts recording on that first memory card, then it'll go to the second memory card if needed. So that's pretty nice. You can also choose to have the camera record on two SD cards at the same exact time for an instant backup solution. So it's gonna be great recording your son's graduation and you just don't want anything to happen to that one memory card. You know you're gonna back up anyway. This would be a great solution for you out there, just to make sure you don't lose any important or very memorable stuff out there. And this camera does also have the plethora of inputs and outputs. You can plug in a microphone, an external microphone. You want to go ahead and use that. Also, too, you can do HDMI out, so you can plug the camera directly to an HDTV and play it back on that. Another good thing about this camera, it does have a manual focus ring, which is very nice. It's right there behind the lens on the camera itself. So if you don't want to be using autofocus and have a little bit more control, most camcorders don't actually give you this feature. So this is pretty nice to be able to do this. And it's in a place similar to what you'll find on a DSLR, where you just twist it right there at the front. So I really do like the manual focus ring. This camera does also come with a handle, which is detachable, so you don't have to keep it on the camera itself. But it's going to be great if you want to hold your camera down at a low angle and shoot some footage. But also too, it does have some inputs on there. It has dual XLR inputs. Also too, does have the zoom controls and the shutter button as well. And it does have a hot shoot mount at the top there, so you want to put like something like a Rode video mic or something like that on the top of the camera. You can do that as well. And on the left hand side, you'll find a ton of audio controls. So you're going to really be able to take advantage and take control of that external microphone that you may be mounting to this camcorder. You can plug that in, then be able to customize all the different audio settings right there on the left hand side. Now, one flaw of the handle itself is that sometimes when you shake or move the camera, you can hear some rattling going on there up there by the audio controls, which is very weird. I'm going to let you hear it right now. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? I don't know why that is happening in the camera, especially the camera that costs this much. So some people have reported that they were able to hear that rattling back on their footage that they took with the camcorder, which is definitely unfortunate. But sometimes some people don't get that rattling at all. So I think it's a bad batch of camcorders that went through this. But with my camcorder, I do have that problem. So I am telling you. Now the lens on this camera is a wide angle lens, and also too does have 10 times optical zoom, so it'll be able to get you nice and up close to the action. And it does have an 8-bladed iris from the normal 6-bladed iris, and basically that's what causes the background defocus or the bokeh that you find in your video. So your subject will be perfectly in focus and the background will be blurry. Very nice effect. So that will definitely help with that. And it does also have an optical image stabilization, so if you have shaking hands or you're moving and walking, you're not on the tripod, it'll help even things out and smooth things out. And the software that Canon put into this camera is pretty nice, simple, and easy to use. It has a lot of different settings and customizations that you can do with it. You can really get down to the nitty-gritty there and really make and edit and change things exactly the way you want to. It also does have pretty good object of people tracking. Simply tap on the screen on the object of the person that you wanted to focus on, and it does a pretty good job at keeping up with it and following it around the screen. But I will say the touchscreen does suck a little bit because it doesn't always track your finger correctly. So that's one thing I ran into a lot, and you probably see me in this demo where I'm just moving my finger, but it's not tracking it at all. So that's something that they can definitely improve with the next version of this. But I think the software overall is pretty good. And now it's going to get to the video quality itself, and that's probably what you've been waiting for. It's going to see how this camera actually performs. So I took some shots in some different locations, some outside, some indoors, some low light. Also, too, I did take some infrared shots, if you didn't know already, because I didn't tell you earlier. But on the handle itself, it does have an infrared little, I don't know what to call it, but infrared thing at the front of it, so you can take some nighttime shots as well, which can be pretty interesting for some cases. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and show you some video quality. And make sure you are watching in 1080p HD.
Hello?
State your name.
Hi, this is Tim Knows Best. Before I start, let's get a word from my sponsor, Netflix. Hi, this is Netflix.
You look like Ashy Larry. On our way to the beach to collect some sand. Sounds stupid, I know. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, damn it. Shut up. We're walking back to the house. We got a pail of sand.
You look stupid.
So as you can see, the camcorder takes very, very nice high quality HD video, and the sound is not too bad at all, but you still probably want to use an external microphone. And also too, the video quality isn't, better than some of those DSLRs out there. I don't know what it is. DSLRs should still reign as king as far as video quality, but this camcorder does a really good job of HD video. Plus it has all the different settings and customizations that you can't get with the DSLR in order to control the video and the audio and stuff like that right here on the camcorder itself. Now again, two faults that I do have the camcorder is that the touchscreen isn't as responsive as I would want it to, and also to the rattling in the handle next up to the audio controls there definitely is inexcusable. But besides the two things, I think the camcorder is a very nice lightweight package, but also powerful, and it would be great for anybody who's recording a soccer game to recording a short film or whatever you want to do with it. This camcorder is pretty nice. So you can find this for about $2,000 on the internet. You can find it a little bit cheaper on Amazon and some other places, but $2,000 is about the average price for this camcorder. That's what Canon sells it for. But I think this is a really good but it's really good camcorder again to be in anybody's video arsenal. So anyway, that's my review on the camcorder. But before we head out of here, it's going to take one last look at our sponsor for this video. And today's sponsor is HostGator. Sometimes it can be tough to find a good place to host your website or your blog, but HostGator.com has very, very affordable pricing, starting as low as $3.96 a month. Then get your website up and running in just a matter of minutes, and they have over 4,000 templates to choose from to have your website looking nice. You get unlimited disk space and unlimited bandwidth, and also too, you'll get $100 on Google AdWords to market your site, and they have a 45-day money-back guarantee. So go over to HostGator.com and enter in the coupon code SoldierKnows at checkout. You get up to 25% off on your first order or your first month free. Again, the coupon code is Soldier Knows. All right, guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below about what you think about the Canon XA10, also too about the video quality that this thing can produce. So anyway, guys, I will catch you, or actually film you later. Peace. Doing a little paparazzi here. Looking for Beyonce. Well, actually, I love to do the infrared mode with her.
Feel free to watch my other videos. I'm going to have a giveaway. It's going to be 2 large fries from McDonald's, alright? So leave a comment below and you'll get 2 large fries from McDonald's. Alright, I'll catch you later. Peace.
I'm going to upload this shit too. I'm going to upload it too.